Hey guys, so it's Dave at the Healing Oasis. I'm just up top here. You can see in the background, that's the Rock Eatery. We're gonna go take a visit there where the chef is cooking the private meals for our guests. The cabins are actually all way down below by a private lake. We'll do another walk on another day to show you all the cabins. Up here is where the healing center is, so people just have a gorgeous walk, or they can be picked up. If they need to be picked up at their cabin, we have this little side-by-side machine right here that I'm walking by. We can go pick you up at your cabin, but I'm just going to show you the healing center so you can see where all the various treatments are done, the IVs and hyperthermia machine, that kind of thing. So here we go. Just my wife just put in a little garden right here, put a little picket fence right there so rabbits can't get in. Anyway, so I'm just gonna show you here the healing center. Okay, so here we go. We're going into the healing center. So this is where people come for their IV treatments. Everybody seems to really like the sauna, the infrared sauna. There's a salt lamp in there, plus there's frankincense oil that people can breathe in. There's a quote on the walls here. We usually put some water here with some fruit in it. There's some teas. This is where people would sit and they can do their IVs sitting on these leather chairs, which is pretty amazing. So we have 4 leather chairs there. And then in here, we'll open this door up. We have the PEMF room. So you can see a couple quotes on the walls as well. PEMF room here. And then in here is the local regional hyperthermia, which I'm not gonna turn the lights on, but you get the idea. There's only 4 of these in Canada, so we're very lucky to have one. So that sort of gives you an idea of the Healing Oasis. Okay, so we've seen the Healing Oasis, right? So then you're like, okay, I've just done my IVs, my hyperthermia, and by the way, it's world-class therapies right here in the Okanagan for people that have cancer. So pretty amazing. The doctor we partnered with, Dr. Caesar, he prescribes the protocol for you. We're right in nature. It's a pretty awesome place here. So as people are done their therapies at the healing center, they would walk down to the Rock Eatery, and the Rock Eatery is where the private chef makes meals for everyone, and there's breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's probably our guests that are currently here, they said it's some of the best food they've ever had. It's that good. It's all cancer fighting food, but honestly, it's amazing. You'll hear from some of our guests that tell you just how amazing it is. So here we are, we're gonna walk into the Rock Eatery and I'll show you around there. So you can see over here, there's some goats. My wife milks the goats over there, going into the Rock Eatery. So here we go. So this is the Rock Eatery. This is where the chef is preparing, Shane, preparing the meals. So he puts the meals out here and all the guests come up from their cabins, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Corinne's one of our guests right now. How's the food, Corinne?
The best. It's the best.
It's pretty good.
Lucky to be here for that.
Awesome. Thanks, Corinne. I'm going to show you. I thought, you know what, maybe you guys want to see what it's like to walk down to a cabin, because you've seen the healing center, you've seen the Rock Eatery where everybody gets to eat, and it's just a really cute place, and the chef is, like I say, is just so good, such good food, and that's so important. You'll see behind me here, see our goats behind me there. We have 5 of them. My wife milks. We also have chickens over here as we're walking down. We have our chickens that you'll see behind me there. Some chickens, just get an idea. Now, like I say, some people can be picked up, but a lot of people actually, they say they want the exercise, and so they don't mind doing a little bit of a walk up to the Rock Eatery and up to the healing center. But at least you can get an idea as to what this looks like when and by the way, you can drive right to your cabin. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. Okay, so here we are. We're walking as though we're a healing guest, and we're gonna walk right up to where somebody has already parked their vehicle to a cabin here. And it's just the beginning of May, our first cohort, so things are just starting to bloom, just starting to get green. Obviously we'll get a lot more leaves and flowers and things like that. So this is Moose Cabin here, just beautiful. Maybe I'll just go up onto the deck and you guys can see. Hey Steve.
Hey there.
Just doing a video of the different cabins that we got. Steve is the husband of a guest that's staying here, and just showing what it's like to look off. What is it like? What do you think it's like here, Steve, for everybody on the...
This is how every place like this should be. It's just relaxing. I don't even get bored, and I have to sit and do nothing sometimes, and it's so nice I don't even feel bored.
Awesome. We have another cabin here. So there's 7 cabins on the property. They all have kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, really nice, you know. And then the private lake, you maybe you didn't quite see it, but you can actually look down if you can see beyond the trees there. So when you're on your deck, you can see the private lake. And then this is the little walk down to the sauna and the hot tub down here. Okay, so here we have a private wood-burning hot tub and a wood-burning sauna that the guests really love, right on the lake. I'm gonna go down and just so you can see what this is like coming in here. So you can put some wood on in the stove in here and come over here. You can see the lake, which is awesome water. It's so great. We even have fish, wood-burning hot tub right here. There's the lake. Super clean water, good for fishing, good for swimming. It is catch and release here, but yeah, so that gives you an idea. We have a couple docks, as you can see, that you can sort of stand on, and really good, really cool. And then so people can come down here. They can a lot of people are soaking at night. Just it feels really good to, obviously always using heat therapy when you have cancer is super important, whether that's the infrared sauna or the wood burning hot tub or the wood burning sauna. Now the hyperthermia, the local hyperthermia machine that we have, that is a high-tech machine from Germany, and it helps heat up the tumor and the cancer cells, and it's super good. There's lots of studies on that if you want to look up the studies online. But so then there's kayaks and paddle boards that, you know, that you can, if you want to go out on the lake. Obviously it's the beginning of May, it's a little cold. There's a couple cabins over there, you can see that. And then we have a big meadow over here. You can see there's a disc golf for those that want to be a little bit more active. They can play some disc golf over here. And there's just a huge meadow. All the cabins are quite spread apart, so you have quite a bit of privacy, which is nice. And you can see that's elk cabin up in the trees over there. Beautiful cabin. All the cabins are great. Cougar cabin is over here. Lynx cabin is at the far end. So again, just to give you an idea, our guests are loving it, and we hope to see you here.